Welcome to Kaisthetic Home Inspo. If you love gentle spaces and warm minimalist living, take a soft moment to like this video, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to support this growing calm community. Now allow yourself to slow down. In a home where light falls quietly across neutral walls and every texture feels intentional, simplicity begins to feel comforting. Here, small spaces are not limiting. They are intimate. They are enough. Let's step into today's story. There is a rare kind of beauty that never asks for attention, yet quietly captures it the moment you arrive. This home is shaped by that philosophy, where simplicity becomes the greatest expression of refinement, and every carefully chosen detail serves a purpose beyond appearance. Rather than relying on excess, the architecture embraces balance, gentle proportions, and honest materials that age with grace. It is a place where daylight becomes part of the design, shadows soften every surface, and silence feels as carefully crafted as the walls themselves. Throughout this journey, each space reveals another layer of calm, inviting us to discover how thoughtful design can transform everyday living into something quietly extraordinary. Before stepping inside, the home establishes a peaceful dialogue with its surroundings through understated architectural forms and natural textures. Clean rooflines stretch confidently above walls wrapped in warm stone, smooth stucco, and finely detailed timber cladding that seem to belong effortlessly to the landscape. Floor-to-ceiling windows reflect the changing sky while allowing glimpses of soft interiors waiting beyond the glass. Carefully arranged native planting surrounds generous pathways, creating a gradual transition between nature and architecture. Every proportion feels intentional, giving the exterior a timeless presence that remains elegant without ever becoming imposing or overly decorative. Rather than announcing the entrance with grandeur, this home allows sunlight to become the first invitation. Morning light spills gently across broad stone pavers, highlighting the subtle grain of solid oak doors framed by minimalist detailing. A sheltered entry creates an immediate feeling of comfort, while soft shadows cast by nearby trees introduce movement across otherwise quiet surfaces. The transition indoors feels almost effortless, as if the architecture has carefully choreographed every step. Even before reaching the main living spaces, there is already a profound sense of warmth, balance, and belonging. The heart of the home unfolds through an expansive living area where openness never sacrifices intimacy. High ceilings enhance the feeling of space, while carefully positioned furniture creates natural gathering places without interrupting the visual flow. Plush linen sofas, sculptural lounge chairs, and low-profile timber tables sit comfortably upon richly textured rugs, allowing every piece to breathe. Large windows dissolve the boundary between inside and outside, inviting changing daylight to become the room's most beautiful decoration. The atmosphere remains effortlessly relaxed, proving that true luxury often lies in restraint rather than abundance. Long before individual furnishings draw attention, the home speaks through its carefully layered materials. Pale limestone floors carry a quiet sense of permanence beneath every step, while natural oak introduces warmth that softens the crisp architectural lines. Matte plaster walls diffuse sunlight into a gentle glow, revealing subtle imperfections that celebrate handcrafted finishes instead of hiding them. Brushed metal accents appear only where needed, adding quiet refinement without dominating the composition. Together, these materials create remarkable harmony, allowing texture rather than ornament to become the defining language of the home. Hidden within the open floor plan, the kitchen feels less like a workspace and more like an extension of the home's tranquil atmosphere. A generous island crafted from softly veined natural stone anchors the room with quiet confidence, surrounded by seamless cabinetry finished in warm wood and muted earth tones. Open shelving introduces carefully curated ceramics, while integrated appliances disappear behind clean surfaces that preserve visual simplicity. Suspended pendant lights cast a delicate glow over the countertops, ensuring every meal, every conversation, and every quiet morning begins within an environment designed to inspire calm. Only after lingering does the craftsmanship begin to reveal itself through subtle moments that reward careful observation. Cabinet handles are almost invisible, allowing continuous timber grain to remain uninterrupted. Fine shadow gaps replace decorative trim, creating crisp transitions between walls and ceilings with remarkable precision. Stone backsplashes extend effortlessly into countertops, while handcrafted pottery and textured linen quietly enrich open shelves. None of these details compete for attention on their own, yet together they create an atmosphere where every element feels deeply considered and beautifully restrained. Movement throughout the home feels remarkably natural, guided less by walls than by changing volumes, shifting light, and carefully aligned sight lines. One space gently unfolds into another, allowing each room to maintain its own identity while remaining visually connected. Wide openings frame moments of architecture much like carefully composed photographs, revealing glimpses of timber ceilings, sculptural furniture, and distant garden views. This uninterrupted flow encourages a slower rhythm of living, where every transition becomes an opportunity to appreciate another thoughtful composition of space, light, and material. Bathed in soft daylight, the dining space celebrates connection through simplicity rather than formality. A solid wood table anchors the room with timeless character, surrounded by elegantly upholstered chairs that invite long conversations and unhurried meals. Above, understated pendant lighting creates an intimate glow as evening approaches, while nearby windows continue to frame changing views of greenery beyond. Decorative objects remain intentionally minimal, allowing the natural textures of wood, woven fibers, and handcrafted ceramics to create quiet visual richness without distracting from the warmth shared around the table. As the day progresses, sunlight transforms every corner with remarkable subtlety, becoming the home's most expressive architectural feature. Gentle rays travel across plaster walls, revealing delicate textures that shift with every passing hour, while reflections dance softly upon timber floors polished only by natural light. Sheer linen curtains diffuse the brightness into a calming glow, allowing every room to feel luminous without harshness. In this home, illumination is never simply functional. It becomes an ever-changing layer of design that quietly enriches every surface, every material, and every peaceful moment. Some of the home's finest design decisions are the ones that almost disappear. Built-in cabinetry stretches gracefully from floor to ceiling, blending seamlessly into the surrounding walls with uninterrupted lines and warm natural finishes. Every shelf, concealed compartment, and integrated niche has been thoughtfully positioned to maintain visual clarity while supporting everyday life. Instead of filling the rooms with furniture, storage becomes part of the architecture itself, preserving an atmosphere that feels open, effortless, and beautifully composed. In one quiet corner, the pace of the home seems to slow even further. A generously cushioned lounge chair rests beside a full-height window where soft daylight filters through delicate linen drapery. Nearby, a slender oak bookshelf displays carefully selected volumes alongside simple ceramic vessels and small sculptural objects. A woven wool rug introduces gentle texture beneath foot, while a discreet floor lamp provides a warm evening glow. It is a place designed not for distraction but for reflection, where silence becomes one of the room's most comforting features. The primary bedroom embraces simplicity with remarkable confidence, allowing proportion, texture, and light to create an atmosphere of complete relaxation. A low-upholstered bed anchors the room beneath a softly illuminated feature wall finished in natural plaster, while matching timber nightstands reinforce the sense of quiet symmetry. Crisp linen bedding layered with warm neutral textiles introduces subtle depth without unnecessary decoration. Large windows invite the changing sky indoors, ensuring every morning begins gently and every evening settles into peaceful calm. Rather than functioning solely as a practical space, the bathroom becomes a private sanctuary where natural materials encourage complete restoration. A freestanding stone bathtub rests beside expansive glazing that frames lush greenery, allowing the landscape to become part of the interior experience. Floating oak vanities soften the room with organic warmth, while brushed metal fixtures introduce understated refinement. Soft indirect lighting reflects across textured stone surfaces, creating an atmosphere where every detail encourages moments of quiet pause and personal renewal. Every piece of furniture feels carefully selected rather than simply arranged, contributing to the home's balanced composition without overwhelming it. Sculptural silhouettes coexist comfortably with inviting upholstery, creating rooms that appear refined yet genuinely livable. Natural timber, woven textiles, soft leather, and tactile fabrics introduce richness through texture instead of ornament. Generous spacing between furnishings allows each object to breathe, reinforcing the idea that comfort often comes from thoughtful restraint rather than constant visual stimulation. Decoration here never seeks to dominate the architecture. Instead, each carefully placed object quietly enhances the character of the surrounding space. Handcrafted ceramics display subtle variations that celebrate human craftsmanship, while textured artwork introduces depth through gentle tonal shifts rather than bold color. A single branch arranged inside a sculptural vase, stacked design books resting on a coffee table, and softly woven baskets all contribute to an environment that feels personal, authentic, and effortlessly timeless. The home's palette unfolds like a carefully composed landscape of warm neutrals, where every shade complements rather than competes. Gentle ivory walls provide a calm backdrop for honey-toned oak, creamy limestone, soft taupe upholstery, and muted earthy accents. Occasional touches of charcoal and bronze introduce quiet contrast without disturbing the overall serenity. As daylight shifts throughout the day, these restrained colors reveal new layers of warmth and depth, proving that subtle variation can create extraordinary visual richness. Some of the most memorable moments appear not through decoration but through the quiet conversation between light and form. Sunlight traces the edges of deep window reveals, emphasizing the careful proportions of each opening, while soft shadows settle beneath floating cabinetry and architectural niches. Clean ceiling planes draw the eye gently from one volume to another, creating a sense of rhythm without excess. The architecture never competes with nature, but instead allows changing daylight to complete every composition. What makes this home truly memorable is not a single room or dramatic feature, but the feeling created when every element works together in perfect harmony. Spaces remain connected without losing intimacy, materials mature beautifully over time, and thoughtful craftsmanship supports everyday routines with quiet elegance. There is no sense of performance or extravagance, only an enduring atmosphere where simplicity becomes deeply comforting. It is a home that encourages slower mornings, meaningful conversations, peaceful evenings, and a lasting appreciation for the beauty found in ordinary moments. As our journey comes to a close, the memory that lingers is not simply one of beautiful interiors, but of a home that understands the quiet power of thoughtful design. Every texture, every beam of natural light, every carefully balanced proportion contributes to an environment that feels both timeless and deeply personal. It reminds us that true luxury is rarely defined by excess, but by spaces that nurture calm, invite connection, and age with grace. May this home inspire you to embrace simplicity with intention, discovering that the most meaningful places are often the ones where comfort, beauty, and everyday life exist in perfect harmony. As this space slowly fades into silence, may the calm remain with you. If you enjoyed this peaceful home journey, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Your presence here truly means everything. Until the next warm and quiet space. See you soon.